Yes, people, a nasty, nancy policeman who groomed a 14-year-old girl into sleeping with him has been jailed. PC Hussain Chehab pressured the teen into sleeping with him despite her asking him to stop, a court heard. The perverted police officer, not content with his own grooming, went online to teach others how to groom children, and all of this whilst working at a school as a safer schools officer, and he also owned sexually explicit images of children as young as 2. Nonce Hussain first contacted the child on Instagram pretending to be a 16-year-old boy between March and September of 2019, which was about a year before he joined the force. During his time at the Met Police, Chehab was posted to a secondary school in North London. The court heard he had sex with his victim for the first time in an abandoned factory and scoured the internet for explicit images of children. Chehab was never caught for this sick abuse, and his behaviour was only discovered after a complaint from another young woman. This complaint didn't lead to any charges, but led to his electronic devices being seized, and it was then that the sick photos and videos were discovered, as well as videos, photos and messages relating to his teenage victim. After searching his electronic devices, police found 293 Category A images on Chehab's mobile phone. Category A is the most serious, and some were of children as young as 2. There was messages from a child abuse forum where he instructed others on how to groom children. Marion Smullen for the prosecution was reported to have said Chehab would have been 18 at the time of the offences. He deliberately targeted and groomed the young girl. He first made contact when he messaged her on Instagram and pretended to be a 16-year-old boy from Russia. They met up a week later and went to a park. From there, he built up the relationship and her trust. Chehab was highly manipulative. He pressured her into sleeping with him. They first had sex in an abandoned factory and he didn't use protection. She asked him to stop, but he didn't. Chehab was sacked by the Met earlier this month after a panel found him guilty of gross misconduct. He was arrested and admitted 4 counts of sexual activity with a girl aged 13 to 15, 3 counts of making indecent photographs of a child, and 1 count of sexual communication with a child in an earlier hearing. The crimes of sexual activity took place before he joined the force, but other offences took place while he was a serving officer. The trial also heard that when the child broke off the relationship and began seeing someone else, Chehab sent her new partner nudes, which were seen by her mother. He also sent the victim abusive messages, leading to her saying she was suicidal, but she never reported him to the police. Jailing Chehab, Judge John Dodd said, "You had by March 2020 embarked on a career as a police officer. The training program included a period working at a school. You were not there by your own choice, simply because of the rota. It seems that at the same time you were searching for and downloading images of children. Your behaviour towards the young victim was calculated. She has suffered as a result of the way you behaved toward her. You badgered her for images that sadly you did not keep to yourself. It was only when a member of the public rang the police in respect of their concerns in the summer of 2021 that your abuse of her came to the authorities. Officers acted with commendable speed and you were arrested by the time you had become a probation officer for the Met Police Service. At a time, police conduct is very much in the public eye. I should record that there was not a sign of any failure by the Met Police to act swiftly once complaints were made." Yeah, people, crazy story there. But I was under the impression when engaged in an encounter with the opposite sex and they say stop, it's rape if you carry on. But anyway, different for the police. But like, comment, subscribe, check back for more. Peace.